Cryptic just released a new blog post about the anniversary event that is really awesome to read about, because they're giving us another free ship that we can basically farm the 20 days that we need those tokens for. I am going to read all about the information that Cryptic just released, but just summarize it up. But there are going to be two different ways to earn those progression tokens. So one is playing the new featured episode. There are two of them, and if you haven't been playing the game through the official launcher, this is what you normally get. I'm going to fire it up so you guys can actually see that there is a little bit of a countdown and some really cool fiery animation of the Klingon logo. You guys can see it right there. I really love that. That is just awesome. Maybe I'm just, need to make another of these signs, but then with the Klingon logo, as you guys just saw right there. It's just awesome. Anyway, let's get to the blog post, and we can actually see what we are talking about. So I opened up the blog post of Star Trek Online, their main webpage. Now this is information that our ambassador, our community ambassador, Ambassador Kill, has just released, just posted like a couple of minutes ago. And he's releasing a little bit of information about the 11th anniversary event that is going to come on the PC 26th, and it's going to continue all the way up to February 25th. The console date will be announced later, because you guys know how it works. They kind of need to communicate back and forth to get the release dates going, and also get everything with like PlayStation and all of the big companies. Anyway, me personally, sorry about the console players, I'm really not interested in the consoles. I'm really interested in the PC, so I do apologize for you guys, but you guys are roughly or in the maybe like in a week after, or maybe 2 weeks after the official release for the PC, you guys are going to get the same event. But anyway, let me just read this. All of the Star Trek as Star Trek Online rounds out the 11th year of the tour of the Star Trek universe, we're pleased to kick off the festivities in our anniversary celebration starting January 26th in 7 days, all the way to February 25th. All of the usual activities will contribute towards the daily progression in the event, eventually earning your reward to the grand prize, a tier 6 ship. Keep reading to reveal what activities and prizes await those to join us to celebrate the 11th anniversary. Now guys, a lot of you have been asking like, how do I get this ship, or how do I get that ship? Just play the game. These ships that they give out, these are just amazing. These are current, updated, fairly good on DPS, if that's the thing that you want to do in STO, in Star Trek Online. So just play the game, earn these things, and they're going to be unlocked for the entire account. So all of your characters that you have made are going to be able to utilize these particular ships. So I'm just giving you guys tips. Play the game. Anyway, this is the event grand prize, the Temer. Let me see how it pronounces this. Temer. Here we go. Temer class Alliance Raider. Now it is based on the Alliance, so definitely a little bit of mismatching. Now I do see a lot of like Klingons, especially on the wings and on the tips of the warp nacelles. Those disruptor type deal weapons. I have another picture up here. Now this is from their own Twitter account, so you have like an underneath shot. Now I don't see anything Federation up there in its design for ships. So no Federation attributes. You don't see like a big saucer section. You don't see the nacelles. The nacelles kind of look like Romulan-ish. The wings are definitely, hopefully they're going to be like maneuver, or at least moving up and down. But the wings are definitely Klingon. You got where the normal saucer section is on the Federation. You definitely see like a Klingon type, head or bow or whatever it's called in in ships, and kind of looks like the D7 or the D4 X7 or whatever that ship is called. So it kind of looks good. And this is like at the back of this thing. It definitely looks like small. Maybe that's why it is like all the way zoomed in. But it does, you know, it does feature radar. Yeah, it definitely is a radar. There we go. Similar to the Temer class battlecruiser, the Alliance Raider blends technology of Alliance members. In this case, Romulan and Klingon technology combined to deliver fast and powerful escort vessel capable of outmaneuvering and outgunning the enemy. Complete details on this class faction vessel will be released in the near future, so stay tuned. All right, there we go. No Federation, but it is only so it has to do with Klingons and Romulans that they mismatched. Man, I love it. I really enjoy the way that they are doing this. Hopefully we're going to get some, like, maybe in the future, some Jem'Hadar mismatchings over there, like a hybrid ship. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Getting back to the blog post up here, earning the Alliance Radar for every character on your account is as simple as participating in any of the anniversary event eligible activities over the course of its run. Each day, players may earn up to 2 daily progress. 2 daily progress? I thought it was just 1. With some activity worth 1 and some are worth 2. Okay. Within the 30 days that the event will be active, players will earn 40 or more daily progression, may claim the vessel, this fine vessel, and sail it to the stars. Okay, so it's kind of puzzling to me. So how are you going to earn 2 daily progress tokens? Anyway, we're probably going to read a little about that later. Part of the anniversary update will be 2 brand new episodes, Knowledge is Power and A Leap of Faith. Okay, so these are 2, we're going to get 2 different featured episodes, new episodes. Thumbs up for that. We'll have more information on the story episode when they go live, but it'll be part of this event as seen below. So the activities to earn your daily progression. So the episodes, you're going to get 2 daily progress. So the Center Cannot Hold, Kidamon Accord, the new featured episode, Knowledge is Power, or The Leap of Faith. There are also 2 TFOs, or at least more TFOs, that are also going to give you 2 daily progress. Starbase 1, Mycelial Realm, Pearl over Pavo, and Operation Repose. Now, Starbase 1, I think they mean like defense of... sorry, wait, hold on. Where's the thing? What's the official code? Yeah, Defense of Starbase 1. It's not just Starbase 1, because that kind of threw me off. Anyway, maybe they cut down the you know, the whole, you know, Defense of Starbase 1, just Starbase 1. Or maybe they're just going to rename it Starbase 1. Not really. Anyway, continuing. Patrols, 1 daily progression if you play out the Rescue and Search, Ruins of Doom, Sentinel, 9 Rule, and Within the Briar. Also the Omega Stabilization daily, that is basically the event, the whole server-wide event that is going to be within these 30 days. Guys, I highly recommend you guys doing this event, maybe on more than 1 characters, because this event is definitely awesome. It's going to help out with R&D if you want to upgrade anything. You know, even if you don't want to do upgrades with R&D, these Omega, there are like a couple of them. Let me just open them up because I really don't know them at the top of my head. But there are like I'm showing you guys. Yeah, right here. So you have the Omega slivers. You have the Omega shards, and you have the Omega fragments. Now, all of these are going to be very high in value if you just do the event and then put them up on the exchange. Make a little bit of money this way, getting a little bit of resources back for the time you're playing in the game, because these are, you know, these are definitely the best upgrades out there. And I think I have a couple of them right here, so I can highlight it for you guys. Where are they? Here we go. So you're going to get technology points, 4 times the quality improvements, and the best one out there is no dilithium reward. Now these are basically the same, just like the one you get from the man, I forgot the name of it. Let me I know I have them somewhere in my inventory, but it's like full. The Phoenix pack, prize packs. So if you downgrade the Phoenix prize pack tokens that you're going to get, you're definitely going to get also the ultimate upgrade. These things. So these are definitely up there if you want to upgrade your gear, your weapons, whatever have you. So I highly recommend you guys doing this as an event. Remember that earning additional daily progression also grants you a scaling a dilithium ore boost reward once you have completed the grand prize. So after you completed the whole event, you claimed your ship, and you still do the event again, like like we mentioned before, to get these daily progression tokens. You're also going to get an additional dilithium as a reward for that. So if you're done with the reward, you basically claim the grand prize, this Temer raider of cross factions, this hybrid ship that they made, and you still play the game, you still do the event, you're definitely going to get a legs up in rewards. Players unable to find the time to complete the event or interested in rushing to complete their progress will have the opportunity to purchase the remainder of their daily progression using Zen at any time. The base price of this buyout will be discounted based on the amount of daily progression you have already acquired. Acquired. So there is also the buyout. If you're missing a couple of days, you're not able to finish the reward, there's also the Zen buyout, so just throwing money out to the game to to finish up the whole event. Omega Molecule stabilization game. Q is up to his annual shenanigans. Will once again be rewarding captains for stabilizing the Omega particles found in various social zones in Star Trek Online. Talk to Q for the mission Omega stabilization daily, and you will be given 3 zones to visit where you must stabilize the Omega particle playing a minigame. The chosen zones will change periodically, inviting players to explore the vast expanses of space in order to complete this challenge. Now, I do want to mention this thing, that the event, these daily are only going to be qualifying you on a 20-hour timer. But if you still go to the same place and still play the minigame, that's how you're going to farm those Omega molecules that I was talking about earlier to upgrade your gear. The minigame itself is simple. Omega molecules will fall into the left in one of 4 channels. Captain will move the capture device into the correct channel. As the molecule hits the right-handed line, the more molecules you capture, the more Omega molecules you'll safely dissipate, and the more points you will score. Higher the points, the more the rewards you're going to get. Q doesn't care how many points you scored, just that you complete the minigame in order to receive credit for this daily mission. Doing so will grant you the daily progression if you have not already earned it for the day, as well as the other standard rewards associated with this daily mission. Now, I do want to mention that the part that I just said is only applicable to the daily mission. So if you do the daily mission, one every 20 hours. It doesn't matter what the score is going to be as long as you participate. But if you really want to farm, then you kind of need to, you know, move your mouse up and down into the 4 lanes that are going to be occupied with the minigame. The score received from the minigame does influence the reward. However, the more points you score, the better chances you will have at scoring better quality Omega particle remnants, which can be used in the R&D system to craft the special Omega particle tech upgrades. As just stated, Omega traces come in 3 different colors of the Omega nodes themselves. Using the R&D system, you can combine one of each into the Omega sliver. Once you combine 3 Omega slivers into Omega shard, 3 Omega shards, Omega fragment. The Omega fragments combined to Omega tech upgrade will cost no dilithium to apply a supply of massive dose of technology and research burn whatever item is supplied to. Alternatively, now this is something that they, I believe, like last year that they implemented. It's kind of interesting, but then again, not. I don't know, I'll leave it up there. Alternatively, 2 Omega fragments can be combined in a varied amount of refined dilithium to produce a mark and rarity variations of the Omega upgrade. These variants focus entirely on improving the mark and rarity respectively, making them ideal for players seeking specific end use on upgrading their equipment. Venues of upgrading their equipment. So you can basically make these upgrades to increase the mark or increase the rarity. You know, I'm just leaving it up there. Competing in the minigame will always score you a single Omega trace at the very least. The better you score, the greater your chance to win the Omega sliver, shards, and even fragments. Beginning of this year's update, all Omega materials will be changed to bind an account on pickup rather than being tradable to other players. However, refining techniques will improve a single previous event, so rewards from the minigame will be a bit better, especially for those who score fewer points. No! Okay, so what the beep? Oh my god. Beginning with this year's update, all American materials will change to a bind on account bind to pickup. So there goes the whole farming of these things. Rather than being tradable with other players. What? Oh man, that's not good. Oh, that's something they definitely are making, for me personally, a bad decision right here. So I have no option to put these things on the exchange if I want to farm them out. So they're just going to be account unlocks, or at least bound on account. So only the person, or at least the account that is going to do the minigame, is going to be able to pick these things up. Oh, that's not good. The new party popper. It says here, it wouldn't be an anniversary without a brand new party popper to earn. The 11th anniversary version of our annual toy device involved the furious celebration of Greathor. Flames and the Valkyrie ruins erupts, so the whole universe may know extremely safe. Don't know how to pronounce this. Merriment, and will occasionally more than flames emerge. Well, the more the merrier. Okay, I kind of need to see this to actually know what they're talking about. So it doesn't really says a lot to me, but very excited about this new raider. To be honest, the Temer class. Very excited for the ship. Very excited for the 2 new episodes that are there are like 3 things that I'm definitely going to make videos about, going to cover. In terms of TFO, they're not releasing any new ones. In terms of patrols, also no new ones. The Omega, the Omega event is still going to be the Omega event. Nothing has changed there. but they are making like all of the rewards for doing the event, they are making them account bound on pickup. So that's not good. There goes the whole farming and, you know, making a little bit of profit like I just mentioned. Wow, that's not that's a huge letdown, to be honest. Anyway, we'll cross that road when we see that. But anyway, guys, that's what we're going to get in about 7 days. Very excited, can't wait for these new featured event, because they are hinting us that they are making a little bit of like voiceover work, and that's always exciting to, you know, to play through. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys had a little bit of fun and knowledge and entertainment coming out of the channel. Loved you guys. To see you on the next video. Later.